What's up YouTube, SKYAThatOneGuy here, and today we have three Yu-Gi-Oh collections that I purchased to share with you guys. The first two got a little mixed together, so I'm just going to show those together, and then at the end of the video, I've got one that's still in the package that I got in the mail, and we're going to go through that. So we're going to start off with the meta cards, and the first two collections are more recent cards, and then the last collection should be a bunch of older cards. So if you're into the older cards, skip forward to that. If you're into new cards, there should be some good stuff in here for you. So for the newer folks, we got 3 Lightning Storms. This card's really expensive these days. It's gone up to, it's currently lowest on eBay is like $115. On TCG Players like $120. So $120 each. Pretty expensive card, pretty cool card, and we have a play set that we got, so really happy with that. And then a card that's recently gone down in value quite a bit, but it's still worth a decent chunk of change, is Fantastical Dragon Phantasme. Card used to be an easy $100 bill, but recently, due to master rule changes and a few other things, it's dropped to, I want to say, about $50. So we still have, you know, decent chunk of change worth of those at $50 pops. So some really cool, decently priced meta cards. And continuing that trend, we got 2 Ultimate Rare Twin Twisters. This is the OTS 12. Ultimate Rare, really nice. These are pretty expensive as well. I don't have that price memorized. I want to say it was like around the $50 mark, maybe 60. Then we have a Masquerena, an ultra rare from Chaos Impact. Really nice ultra rare. Recently also went up in price to about $50. I remember selling one for like $28 just maybe a month ago, and now it's $50, so pretty crazy, but a really good card. And actually it's the card on the playmats, so I didn't even think about that, but really cool. Alright, let's keep going, and we'll speed it up here now. I don't want to take your guys' whole day, but here's some of the other cards. So 3 Synapse Minings. This card isn't what it used to be. It does have a reprint coming, but it's still a pretty valuable card at this point in time, so pretty happy with those. Mech Knight Crusader Avramax, Solid Link Monster. This thing really surprised me. This is like a $20 speed duel card, so really interesting. Parasite Paranoid. I think I haven't read it yet, but I believe it's familiar to, I think it's a play on Parasite, one of the old cards, or something like that. Maybe it's different. No, it's talking about equipping cards, so it's definitely different than what I've seen on Parasite. But really cool speed duel card, and just a surprising amount of value there that I didn't know about. Then we have some Secret Rare Super Polys, really nice. They did go down in price due to the Shadol deck having the Super Poly. I think that's what it was, right? Is the Shadol deck? Yeah. The reprint, but still Secret Rare is really nice. And yeah, so then we have Alistair, the Invoker of Madness. And the rest of the pile is not in order at all. So Quick Draw Synchron, Pyro Phoenixes, really nice. Solid $10, $15 cards in this pile. Dark Magician Girl from the Speed Duel Tournament Pack. Really like this card. I want to get some more, but just haven't found any recently. But Ultimate Rare Crush Card Virus. Plunder Patrol Ship Brawn. Another Speed Duel card I was a little surprised on its value. I think these were like $9 or $10 each. Haunted Shrine, really cool. And then I must have mixed up. We have a few more of these in another pile, but here's 3 Cross Sheeps. And I actually want to talk about this real quick, if you guys will bear with me for a second. So Cross Sheep is currently a $10 rare, which is pretty crazy. It's Sunlight Wolf all over again. But I'm actually a little upset about this because Konami removed the rares from future core sets. So later down in the road, you know, the next core set, we're not going to have the rare slot anymore. So we're not going to have opportunities to get $10 cards in the rare slot anymore. I know it didn't happen too often, like Cross Sheep and Sunlight Wolf for the more recent ones, but it's a little upsetting because, you know, now when you open a pack, to my understanding, you're only going to have 1 slot in that pack that has a chance at a money card. The slot that would be a Super, Ultra, or Secret. It used to be you would have 2 slots. 1 slot in the rares, you'd have a chance for a card like this, and then 1 slot in the holo slot. So it's just a little bit more of a shame, just a little bit less chance to pull a money card. But rares weren't that expensive, so it's not that big of a loss. It was more of a unique thing when it happens to cards like this. But anyways, that's my 1-minute rant on that. I don't really like that Konami moved rares. I always really enjoyed rares, but maybe it's for the better. Who knows? So, Alistair, the Invoker of Madness. I think it was this card that went up in price quite a bit recently. Oh, I already showed that. Oh yeah, I already showed that. Is it Alistair that went up, or am I thinking of something else? I could be thinking about something else on that one. But here we go. So, speaking of cards that went up recently in price, I sold these Ancient Warrior Ultra Rares. I sold these at like $1 or $2 each when the set first came out, and they shot up to one of them's $5, and the other one's like $7. And we got quite a few of them in this collection, but just pretty crazy. You know, they were brand new set Ultra Rares, and they were already, you know, when the set first came out, they were already $1 or $2. I mean, they were cheap. And then a new Link Monster got announced. I believe that's what happened. And they went back up in price. So pretty cool. And we picked up quite a few of those. So, yeah, and these cards are in no order. I mean, there's a couple other really good cards coming up too, somewhere in here. Plunger Patrol Ship Mawerk, Heavy Metal Foes Electromite, Time Machine, more Speed Duel stuff, Galaxy Soldier, Get Out, Skull Dread, some really cool cards in here. Dark Templar Ignisters, lots of the Ignition Assault cards, Lingaribo, and then just a random mixture. Like I said, they're not sorted at all, so there's a little bit of random stuff in here. Some of the new movie pack cards, World Superstars stuff, God cards. Yeah, so that's this pile. Summon Limit, Alter Guys. It's more Speed Duel Ultras here in the back. Dawn Zalug and Mask of Darkness, pretty cool. So we'll go in, show a few more piles, and then we'll get into the box opening. And there is actually, these collections did come with binders, but instead of trying to show the binders in the video, I just took out some of the more important cards, and I didn't want to waste your guys' time with the whole binder. So yeah, so Shekinaga, really nice one. Some OTS supers here, some ultimate rares, really cool. Power Giant and Space Time Police. Love ultimate rares, they look so good. Troll and Lockbirds, this common shot up to like $8, so pretty crazy. I remember selling these at like $1 or $2 each not too long ago, maybe a month or two ago. Tsukiyomi Ultimate Rare. Lion Emperor, I just found out today that this was worth a good chunk of change. Not like crazy, but for a super rare, it's pretty valuable. I remember selling it for like $3 like a while ago, a pretty long time ago. But it's the first time I've seen one in a while, and it turns out it's worth a little bit of money, so pretty cool. We got some Solitaires, some foreign cards, so foreign Shatterfoil Battle Pack, Book of Eclipse, and those are German, and these are German as well. So some German Twin Twisters from Legendary Duelists, really cool. Trap Chick Sarah, very cool card. Borlo Dragon, another one of the Ancient Warriors from earlier. Another Ultimate Rare, Cyber Shadow Gardna. Widow Anchor, Salmon Greats, Utopia Double, that's a really good card. Some dude stuff here, just a random variety of cards, no real organization to it. D-Barrier, Gameciel, Anti-Spell, Ghost Sister, Super Poly. I haven't checked that card's price since it got reprinted, but I'd imagine it's still a couple bucks, so. Number 60, I think that's like a $5 card now. Definitely used to be bulk, but it's been creeping up lately. Floodgate Trap Hole. Constructs, there's some more of those cross sheeps. Pyro Phoenix, another one of those. It's like our 5th one in this video or something. Crackdown. Oh, Primathmech Almercian. I don't know how to pronounce that. There's another, I think it's about a $20 card, maybe a little more. Not bad at all. Block Dragon, I think that's like a $4 card, went up not too long ago. And yeah, getting towards the end of this. Instant Fusion, some hands, Thunderbird, that's Duelist League, Mothman's. I'm surprised this is like $2 or $3 now for the super. Pretty crazy. I definitely remember when that was pure bulk. Like nobody really cared about that. I guess this is probably the last pile we'll do. I don't want to take your guys' whole day with these cards. But there's an Ash Blossom, really nice. Yeah, so some really cool cards. A little unsorted, definitely need to do some sorting, but there's some cool stuff. So Zodiac Barrage, D-Barrier. These are really cool. These are the Astral Pack short print fusions. So Camion Wizard and Mystical Sand. I think they're both like $3 to $5 each or something. So yeah, it was a really good collection pickup. I was really happy with it overall. We'll put that there just because the Dark Magician Girl looks good. All right, and then yeah, so pretty happy with this collection purchase. Like I said, we're gonna do a binder, a really old binder here in a minute. I did want to show you guys, I know not too many of you do Pokemon, so I'll run through it real quick, but there was some Pokemon cards and some Magic cards included. Here's one of the really cool ones. So this is a Build-A-Bear Workshop. It's already like a $20 card by itself. And then it has this really crazy crimping. It was cut wrong. It's all kinds of just just messed up. So I thought that was really unique. I know YuGiOh has a really good misprint following to it. I know the crimps are usually not considered a misprint unless it's something very hectic like this. This has you know, missing card and everything. So I thought that was really unique and cool. Just something cool to look at. And then we have some Hidden Fates stuff. So Cynthia, really good card. It was like $100 when the Hidden Fates set first released, and it still holds some decent value to this day. So, and then the rest of this just not sorted at all. It's all just Hidden Fates stuff. So a lot of good shinies, a lot of good $5, $10, $15 cards. Lady, I think that's closer to 10. Lucario, really nice. A few non-Hidden Fates things here. Charizard and Braixen, really cool. Charmander, shiny, really nice. Tapu Bulu, GX Gold Star, Alolan Ninetales, Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno, Lunalas, and Solgaleos. Really cool Pokemon stuff. There was more too. I didn't want to waste all your guys' time on this stuff. And there was actually a decent amount of Magic stuff too, but I have not sorted it all. So I just grabbed one pile, completely unsorted. Some pre-release promos, Mythic. I think that one held a decent amount. Some of those lands were, you know, a little bit. Anyways, I won't go through those in this video. I know there's probably not too many Magic players that watch this. But, you know, I just thought I'd show you guys that the collection came with Pokemon, Magic, and Yu-Gi-Oh! So, now what we're going to do is we're going to clean up the table. And I'm going to open up the mail from one of the viewers. I've actually talked to him on Facebook a lot. Cameron, he's a really cool guy. I won't say his last name. I don't know if he wanted me to even say his name or not. But really cool guy, and we should have some old cards in the mail from him. So I'm going to clean up the table, get that box opened, and let's see what we got. Alright, you guys, we are back, and we have the third collection. The box is huge. I couldn't quite fit it all the way on, but we've got it mostly opened, and I'm going to just open it, and then I'm going to take what's inside out of here. Hopefully it'll be nice and easy. Okay, so I know you guys can't see that well, but we have a Legendary Collection box, probably filled with cards. Looks like a few playmats, and that, and then at the end of the box we have a binder. So that's everything in the box, those three things. Really cool stuff. Alright, and what's that? Packing, just a packaging thing. Okay, anything in here? Oh, knocking stuff over. Sloppy pack over. Okay, so he just hooked me up with some extra Joey's World mats. I will take those. Not a complaint at all. Thank you very much for that. Probably just to weigh the binder down and make sure it didn't move stuff around, but definitely take it. So, okay, so some cards did shift during shipment. That is okay. Fix a few things here. Okay, so this angle is really poor, and you won't be able to see the top page at all. But you know what? We've got a first edition BLS, a first edition Dark Magician and Chaos, and then another first edition BLS. We have some first edition SDK Blue Eyes here, but they are all Portuguese, which is still really cool. I mean, first edition SDK is hard to find. First edition Black Luster Soldier, really nice. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of take a peek at this. Yeah, so they're in pretty good condition. I mean, not too bad for, you know, 15, 20-year-old card, however old they are. I think it's 2003 or something like that. So, yeah, they look pretty decent. So I'll go over all these conditions more in depth after this video. And it looks like a few more cards shifted around here. Just going to fix those up. Okay, let's see. Can I do anything about this camera angle? I guess you guys will have to just bear with me. So we got Invasion of Chaos Black Tyranno, Legacy Darkness Air Knight Parshaft. We got first edition MFC Paladin, Hellpomer. This whole page is all first edition stuff. So Joan, Diffusion Wave Motion. So yeah, so this guy, hopefully you don't mind me saying your name, buddy, but Cameron, really cool guy. Watches the channel, talks to him on Facebook. Really cool guy. So SDJ Red Eyes, that's really nice, first edition. We got some more of the Portuguese cards up here. The SDK, Mago Negro. It's supposed to say Dark Magician in Portuguese. And those are from the Structure Deck YuGiOh, not Structure Deck. Oh, okay, so we got some cards moving around here. Just gonna fix all that. But yeah, so the guy who sold me all this stuff, Cameron, really cool guy. Watches the channel, talks to him on Facebook, and he said he had some old cards that he wanted to get rid of. And I told him, you know, send them my way. When it comes to old cards, it's really hard to do a deal online because old cards conditions can change the prices dramatically. So one of the best ways for me to appraise old cards is for you to just ship it to me. That way I can take a card out of the sleeve and just be like, okay, this Heavy Storm, I know that this is maybe a $15, $20 card if it's mint. But if it's, you know, lightly played, it goes down to 10. If it's, you know, moderately played, it could go down to 5. Those numbers are just guesses. It's not an exact science there, but so in a picture, you know, this looks mint. I mean, in a picture, this does look mint, but then you get it out of the sleeve and you see some stuff there, some stuff there. So that would put it in the lightly played category, which is totally fine. It's still a decent amount of money. And then for when I do find cards that actually are mint, sometimes I need those in my collection. So I'll pay full retail, sometimes even over full retail, if I find a card that I like in mint condition. So, you know, it works out for both parties. We both get to, you know, I get to inspect all the cards and do my best to get him a fair offer for his collection. So I have not paid for these cards yet, but I'm going to go over all the conditions and get this gentleman an offer. And if you see this video, it probably means he accepted my offer. So, what is this? Twin-headed behemoth? Okay, here's a really nice page. This is a good one. I see some really cool cards here. So we got a first edition Yatagarasu from Legacy of Darkness. I actually opened a box of Legacy of Darkness on my channel a month or two ago and pulled some really good stuff. I actually opened one sealed box and one loose box. And the sealed box had the Yata, and the loose box, what I mean by loose box is 24 loose packs with no box, is what I should say. I got the Lily, so really good set for me as far as opening packs goes. But I did grade the Yata, and it only got an 8 pack fresh right out of the packs. So that was a little rough, but 8's not a bad grade. But yeah, some really cool cards in this collection. I mean, this is honestly my favorite type of collection to buy, is just old cards like this, because it's just, I get to enjoy the nostalgia. I get some really cool old cards that I can use in my collection. And yeah, it's a lot more fun than, personally, it's a lot more fun than buying some of the recent meta collections that I bought. So this is really cool, and I'm very thankful for the opportunity. So thank you very much, Cameron. Appreciate it, man. And to anybody else who wants to sell me any old cards or new cards or anything like that, just reach out to me. And you know, we can work it out. However, just if you do choose to ship to me first, you usually get a little bit more money. But we can work it out. You know, however we need to work it out. If you need the cash up front, that's fine. We can just try and look at pictures and go from there. So really cool Yamada Dragon, little off-centered, but the condition looks great. So some really cool cards. I'm really enjoying this. I mean, this is some really nice old stuff. Everything in here so far has been first edition. So if you see a card, it's first edition. So Blowback Dragon, really cool card. Ancient Sanctuary. I mean, I could go off just talking about this for hours. I mean, Double Spell, really nice, ultra rare. Book of Life, Emissaries. Is this a store that he bought from? Harry Tarantula, $4. Is that, maybe that's the name of a card, a magic card, and they just reused the sleeve? That's my guess. I don't know. That's crazy. Maybe there's a Yu-Gi-Oh card named that, and I don't know. But that's pretty funny. Yeah, there's a couple of them here. There's another Harry Tarantula. Interesting name there. But yeah, some really nice cards on this page. Amazoness Archers, that's MFC Magician's Force First Edition. For those of you who don't know, that box is insanely expensive. I'm talking like I think it was like 10 grand was the cheapest first edition Magician's Force box on eBay. I don't know if they're actually selling for that or not, but man, it's just crazy how expensive some of these old sets have gotten. Trap Aboard Erasers, really nice. 5 of those. Some really good quantities on some really nice old cards. So, Insect Princesses, really cool. First edition Invasion of Chaos. We got Great Desires from Pharaonic Guardian. A lot of those. Really nice binders. Some really good stuff. Dark Room of Nightmares, Pharaonic Guardian. Pharaoh's Servant, Parasite. A lot more Amazoness Archers. He's got a lot of those. Ryoku Fields. Oh, okay. This card had a couple, or this page had a couple cards that had slipped out. So we're just gonna slide these back in here. Well, since it's already out, I guess we'll look at it. So we got a Raigeki first edition from Legend of Blue Eyes, but it is Spanish. So still really cool. Raigeki. Always a fan of anything LOB, even if it's foreign. So then I did spot this. It was one of the first things I saw when they turned the page. A first edition Labyrinth of Nightmare Torrential Tribute. That's always a nice card. And yeah, like I said, everything here has been first edition so far. So this is a really old collection. So far, everything in this binder that I've seen has been from between 2002 and 2004. So these are, you know, more than 15 years old cards. And this gentleman has put together a very nice collection. So it looks like that is the end. So thank you so much, Cameron, for sharing these cards with me. And I really hope we can work out a deal. And yeah, that's the end of the video. So for me, my favorite card is going to be somewhere right around here. So we're either looking at this Gemini Elf, the Lily, the Yatagarasu. We're definitely looking at one of these three, or the BLS on the front page, or the Dark Magician Kiss. Those are probably my top 5, I would say. But there was a lot of really old, cool cards in this binder. I know you guys couldn't see them that well. I do apologize. Binders are really hard to show on camera. If I put my camera up too high, there's just this gnarly glare. And if I put it up too small, then you guys can't see the front page. So I'll work on fixing that in the future. But for now, hopefully you guys were still able to enjoy it. And if you did see a card that you thought was your favorite from this binder, or any of the collections, please do let me know some of your favorites down in the comments. I'm going to have some other really cool old school openings coming soon. So if you enjoy those, check back soon. And also, a little bit of a spoiler here in the end of the video for anyone who watched the whole thing. I do have a pretty decent sized box coming from a YouTuber named Jobber. I'm sure many of you have heard of him. Really awesome guy, really easy to work with. Good friend, talked to him. I mean, we've kind of been planning this for like 9 months now. It took us a while to sort it all out. He's a very busy guy. Totally understandable, and so I'm also a little busy. So, but we finally got it worked out, and yeah, that should be here really soon. So it's gonna be some really cool stuff from Jobber. Again, if you don't know him, he's a YuGiTuber. I think he has like 100,000 subscribers or something like that. Really nice guy. You've probably seen his teammates wearing their shirts at events. There's always Team Jobber guys wearing shirts. He's got a nice team of professional players, and yeah, really cool guy. Really nice. So that should be a good opening, and yeah, lots of good stuff coming up. So definitely check back later, and yeah, let me know if you have any questions. You know, let me know how your day was. I want to hear from you guys, and yeah, other than that, definitely be sure to subscribe and like the video. It helps out a lot. Ring the bell if you want notifications for when I post new videos. I'll have a lot more cool ones coming soon. So yeah, thank you so much again, guys. I really do appreciate it. Oh, you know what? I just remembered there's one last thing. Where did I put them? Hold on. I forgot to show these. He had a whole stack of Solemn Judgment Lost Art promos. These things are like 15 bucks each. And he just had a whole stack of them. So pretty crazy. Whole ton of them. So basically, if you spend, I used to think it was $20, but someone told me $30, so maybe it's $30. But if you spend a certain amount of money at a official OTS Yu-Gi-Oh store, they give you a free Lost Art promo, and this is one of the more recent ones. So really cool to see these. I can't believe he got so many. He must have spent some good amount of cash. But anyways, that's the end of the video now. Now that I show these, I almost forgot. Yeah, thank you guys. Oh, just dropped one of them. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Let's see, do I have this handy? No, I don't. Okay, yeah, we'll leave it there. So thank you guys so much again. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Actually, I'm gonna do something just for maybe the thumbnail. If it looks good, we'll see. All right, there we go. That looks pretty nice. Maybe we should put the girls up front. Okay, there we go. So now I'm gonna end the video. I just want to get a nice little screenshot here. Maybe we'll use this for the thumbnail. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Again, let me know your favorite card. Give me some thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time.